Thank you so much for the introduction, I will give a short introduction to our also twinning project, PFAS-Twin, or twinning to address the PFAS challenges in Serbia. Like the Twin Sub-Din project and the SmartWaterTwin project, this is also a Horizon Europe funded twinning call, and it was part of the Twinning Western Balkan program. And we started our project on September 1st of 2022. The project lasts 3 years, like Mariana said before, the main objective of this program was to raise the capacities of an institution from a Western Balkan country. It was a call dedicated to this region. The main objective of our project is to strengthen the Faculty of Chemistry of the University of Belgrade in the field of PFAS research. The analytical part of the research so that we can implement the methods for the PFAS analytics, but also for the remediation and bioremediation of these compounds. And we have two partners on this project. One is the Institute of General Organic Chemistry. They are part of the Spanish National Research Council. I hope I said that right. They are helping us with the analytical part of the PFAS field. And the other partner is from France. It's a French Geological Survey, and they are really excellent with remediation of different pollutants. They have a really large facility for like a field application of remediation processes, and they have a large scale-up system, so they can really implement all their solutions for remediation of different pollutants. So why we chose PFAS compounds as the topic of our project? Well, PFAS, it's a short for per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, and it's a really large group of compounds. It consists of more than 4,000, 9,000, or 12,000 compounds. It depends which literature you're using. Some people consider that all compounds that have a carbon-fluorine bond belong to this class. But when we speak of these compounds, we are mostly focused on these completely fluorinated compounds and their variations. And they are really of concern now because they are really extensively used in various products from cookware, clothes, cosmetics. They are used for their non-stick properties. They repel water, and there is quite a lot of products in use today that contain them. And because of this vast use, we are now, of course, exposed to them. There are numerous studies showing that different matrices, water, sediment, they are all polluted with PFAS compounds. And this was known for a while. Some of those compounds were already regulated and their use was restricted. However, this has become somewhat of a hot topic in the last couple of years because there is now quite a lot of maps depicting which sites in Europe are potentially contaminated. And if you see the map, it's almost all of them. From last year, there is this effort, a new proposal to ban and restrict the use of a wider number of these compounds, but also there will be a more strict regulation regarding concentration and monitoring of these compounds, the total of them and some new that weren't on the list before will probably become an obligation. And since, of course, we will copy all the regulation from the European Union, that will translate to us. But PFAS research in Serbia, it's not really widespread. There are some studies showing that we have PFAS in the environment, but they are mostly monitoring studies and they're not done on a regular basis. So we are really not sure what are the sources of contamination and what are the hotspots for these type of contaminants. So hopefully we will change this after the completion of our project. And within the project, we have 6 work packages, each containing a different set of activities that will help us achieve the overall objective. So I'm going to go through all of them. The first work package is dedicated to the development of a scientific strategy for the Faculty of Chemistry and the PFAS analysis and bioremediation. We wanted to establish a plan, a strategy of how we want to proceed in the next 10 years to make sure that the research in the PFAS field lasts even after our project is finished. So in this strategy, we have collected data on the current status of PFAS research in Serbia and in the world. We have identified what was necessary for our institution, but also for Serbia to raise the capacity and be able to monitor these type of compounds and to expand the research into this field, not just for the monitoring studies, but also into some other aspects of like remediation, exposure, health concerns. So then next we have a work package that's dedicated to different trainings. You saw from the last presentation that this twinning hall, it's mostly devoted to trainings and increasing the networking activities. This was same for our project. We held trainings both in Spain and in France on different topics. Analytical aspects and remediation and bioremediation aspects. Within this work package, we are also organizing summer schools, and I want to use this opportunity to advertise for our next summer school, which will be held in Belgrade from the 17th to 21st June. We have a lot of invited speakers, not just from our partner institutions, but worldwide. The program will be available on the website in the next 10 days, I think. And participation will be free, of course, and we will offer both on-site and online participation. So please check it out, and if it's something that could be interesting to you, you are welcome to come and join us. We will be really happy to see you. So for this twinning call, it was a little bit different than the previous ones because they allowed a special work package dedicated to research. Before this, the twinning projects were devoted only to the networking activities and different trainings, and they didn't allow in the budget room for research activities. The research could only be done as part of the trainings. So we were really lucky because within this work package, we obtained some new equipment. The most important one is the bioreactor, which allows us to scale up our research. Yeah, that was really great. The research part of our project is devoted to the analytical aspects or the monitoring. We are collecting samples all around Serbia, water samples, to check for PFAS pollution. But the dominant part of our research is biotic and abiotic remediation of PFAS compounds. We are investigating different techniques, mostly photocatalytic degradation of PFAS, and also microbial degradation. I won't talk to you today about the results. Probably you had a chance to hear Professor Vladimir Beškovski. He is the coordinator of the project, and he gave a lecture here on Tuesday, where he presented some of the results of the project. So the next work package, it's dedicated to raising the capacities of the Faculty of Chemistry's grant office. This was also mandatory in the twinning call. And within this work package, we were really lucky to hire one person to work for the project and for this office to help with the workload. Our administrative staff had the opportunity to visit our partner institution and their grant offices, so to exchange the experiences and learn something new regarding project management and reporting. But what we also did is that we organized numerous trainings for the staff, for the research staff on project proposal writing and for project management. And additionally, for the UBFC staff, within the project, we will organize like a grant program where people can write small project proposals and obtain funding for their own work. That's within the scope of our project, not necessarily on the PFAS, but on the environmental protection. It will be something like a seed project or something like that. Then, of course, we have a work package dedicated to dissemination and communication. That's mandatory, and we are really trying to use every chance we get to share our results and our experiences with this project. It's an ongoing activity, and we had the opportunity to present the project both to scientific community, but also to citizens. And it's been really exciting. We learned a lot of new things. And of course, project management, where we meet regularly, both in person on the yearly meetings, but also a lot of online and Zoom meetings, just to make sure that everything is working properly and according to plan, that we are not in so much delay with all our activities. So this is our core team from one of those regular meetings. Some of them are here with me today, Branka and Cristina, and also Juan from the Spanish National Research Council. So thank you. And if you have any questions, I will be